Hey, good morning, guys. So now I'm back on this Forex trade. This trade is going very well, and I'm gonna tell you what I did. So I didn't use any indicators or anything. What I did was I looked at reset chart patterns that was shaping up to give this particular chart setup. I want you guys to take a look at this chart pattern right here. All right, we got a nice little. I mean, we can say that this is a triple top basically. It's on a 15-minute chart. Got a rejection, rejection, and of course rejection here. We got three touches, and then we got a drop. All right. Well, why did we have this drop? Well, for one, there was enough liquidity. I'm sorry, there was enough bears to come into the market to push this down. However, this became a bear trap. So we get the drop, and then all of a sudden we get the rally. Now, guess what? Some people look at this as a retest, which I would agree. If you look left, we're back at market structure. In fact, let's go ahead and mark it. We're here. Boom. All right. So look what happened. Market pulls back. So now all the bears entered here, and where are all the stop losses? All up here, all up here. But this was a major area where liquidity still needed to be, accumulated, right? So look what happened. We get the drop. You trap all the bears who loaded up, and then they got annihilated. Okay. So this morning, I said, well, this pattern looks mighty similar to this pattern, right? We get the, we got more of a double top up here. We get the drop down, and then we get this little action like right here, and then we blast it. Now, good thing is I didn't take advantage. I didn't stay in this trade to try to get this whole move, which it still could happen. However, what I did was I traded it back to market structure, and my actual TP was just hit at the 35,600 region right up in this area here. That's where I got out at. And right now, price is pulling back based off of this. And why did I go to this area? Because this was an area where price dropped recently. So this is a supply area. So I wanted to take it back to market structure where supply was. And there may be a lot of orders that have been sitting up here that be executed out with the rest of the market, or the rest of the market makers, should I say, and not retail. But just looking at some of these pattern setups, you're able to basically look back in time and say, hey, this looks similar. Maybe I could take this trade based off of this. I didn't use any double tops, double bottoms. I didn't use any Fibonacci extensions and none of that stuff. I just used pure market structure and looking at previous data on the chart. All right. So we still can get up here, but it's a Friday. It's the last Friday of the year. Uh, I'm good. All right. I did very well. I got filled here. So, it's 42 pips. I mean, what are we talking about? We're good, right? So, even if it goes higher, I mean, what are we looking at? Potentially 76 pips. I'm not going to chase. I made my money for the day. I'm good. Um, so, that's just a little technique that you can use. And that's why you guys need to study the charts. Just study, study, study. You start picking up. You start saying like, "Hey, this pattern is shaping up. I've seen this before," and you can know how it somewhat plays out. Like right here, some people would deem this as probably some type of funky uh, head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders pattern, and they can argue it. It's not the best. Maybe if I go on a higher time frame, let's maybe look at the 30-minute. Um, let's see. It's not the best, but somebody could say, okay, this is the left shoulder, or this is a higher left shoulder over here. We got the head and we got the right shoulder. Like we're gonna go up. Yeah, we will go up, but not right now. And you see what happened. Price pulls back, wipes out all these people who thought that this was just an inverted head and shoulders. But at the same time, you can find this pattern shaping up throughout the chart where you continue to see that it continues to drop when it shows. So somebody right here, I mean, it's not the best, but I'm pretty sure you're on a lower time frame. Somebody said, oh, left shoulder head, right shoulder, we're gonna go on up, and then we get this drop, so to speak. So a lot of times you do see some of these patterns start shaping up, and you're like, oh, this is what it looks like. I'm just go ahead and do this, but you need to just go back and look at other particular patterns. I mean, look at this one right here. Uh, Someone could argue that it look like this going to be some type of bear flag pattern that's going to take us down lower, and you see all it did was find a base, create triple bottom, take us on up to the upside. Because look at this pattern right here, and then look at this pattern right here. It's somewhat similar, right? It's somewhat similar. So if you were looking at this, you'd be like, wow, all right, it dropped. So I'm gonna look to get some orders filled, and I want to see this drop. It never happens. However, look over here. This is more so this, and look what happened. Price moves up, and look what happens. Price moves up. So I know how to trade market structure. I know how to trade uh, what you call it, support, resistance, which is still part of market structure. All right, look at it run. All right, so the old me, I would like, dang, I need to stay, I need to get back in, jump back in. And it'll move another 16 pips since we've been on this video. No, all right, you gotta learn to say, hey, sometimes you don't need to be greedy. I mean, look at it moving. A part of me is like, dang, I should have kept it. Like, no, I could fight that. I know I will live to see another day. Okay, I've done well for this week. I only had one loss this week. Let me go back and check and look at my history for the week. Yeah, I only had one loss for the week. Let me make sure. I'm sorry, two losses. So for this week, I took one, two, three, four, five, six. I took 7 trades on my Forex account, and 5 wins and 2 losses. And one of my losses came earlier um, in the morning, where price retraced back, hit. I had a tight stop loss, which is fine. It's cool. But why chase? All right, we got next week. We got some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can chill, I can relax. I done what I was supposed to. I'm fine. Now, will I look at doing some crypto projects? Possibly, and trading futures on that. But for the most part, I'm good. But yeah, just pay attention to the chart. Start looking at patterns and start seeing it, and you'll know that a lot of times you'll start being able to take some trades based off of not even having to use any indicators or any advanced system. You can just look at the chart and you can tell. I mean, right here, this is a classic. What, this is a double bottom. I mean, that would have been nice if we'd have caught that one, but and I don't have no indicators on here, but I'm also can see that's 126 pips. That's pretty good. So y'all have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your new year. And I will see y'all on the next video. Hit the like button, subscribe. It's your boy E White. I'm out.